This class is completely taught online, unless you're in my face-to-face class and watching this for fun, and that's okay too. Online discussions, each week you'll respond to a discussion prompt based on the things that we're doing in class with the reading. So they say, I say is often referenced. If it says TSIS, that is they say, I say. If it is my heart can't even believe it, it is MHCEV or EBI, right? My heart can't even believe it. That's what those two acronyms mean. I expect you to be, I didn't want to write out my heart can't even believe it every single time I needed to. So that is my little acronym for it. So those are what your online discussions are going to be based on, at least for the first half of the semester. Second half of the semester, it's more about your research, but the first half of the semester is building that background knowledge. The book is about a woman's, she's a journalist. It's her journey with Down syndrome. Her daughter has Down syndrome. My daughter also has Down syndrome. We met through the Down syndrome community. You do not have to love Down syndrome or do anything specific about Down syndrome. That is not the point of choosing this particular text. It is a nice way to introduce you to the disability world, disability community, but it is also basically 16 different little research projects. She's basically walking you through what she did in order to research a question that she had. That's why this is chosen for this particular class. So you're going to be looking at this in terms of what are my research questions? They can be about disability. They can be about Down syndrome. They don't have to be. They have to be inspired by something in the book. Most of the topics have a way to connect to engineering, to education, to family dynamics. There are lots of ways for you to do this. You may not hand in this paper twice, okay? So you're going, let's say that you have, unless your other professor is okay with it, for this class, you are writing a unique paper. You may use the same resources. You may use the same sources. You may do the same research but you're gonna have different research questions. This particular paper is about how you research. All right. Most videos for this class will not be this long, so fear not. This is just a one-time thing. Your research paper at the end of the semester will be a 5 to 7 page MLA style paper. At the end of the semester, basically, you will have come up with an entire research area where you're going to be an expert. You will have researched, you will use sources, you will find them in the Taft College library only. You will have to use that database, the electronic database, so learn how to do that immediately. There is a sign-in area. If you don't know how to do that, please search the library's page. I will try to throw some simple instructions into announcements where I throw all those kinds of things. And make sure that you take initiative to learn how to do that early in the semester. Waiting until the day that it's due will not work for this class. You will have timed writings. There are 4 of them. One of them will be on your midterm and one of them will be on your final. Those will have longer time periods open. The other 2 will probably be 1-hour writings. If you have a learning disability, accommodations card, make sure I know about that so I can make adjustments in Canvas for your time limits. Alrighty, so in the basic coursework, the schedule and operations, I've got basically a 14-point list of things that we're doing and explanations of those projects and how they all build on each other. For example, you're doing the works cited page for your potential topic. I will give you feedback on your works cited page, which will be in MLA style, alphabetical order, following all the rules, doing all that stuff. You will have to use that exact same MLA style works cited page to go on to your annotated bibliography. If you do not hand in your works cited page, you cannot do your annotated bibliography. Just like if you don't do your annotated bibliography, you cannot do your research paper or your presentation. Each piece builds on the piece before, and I won't grade it. All right, I'm not going to Canvas stop you. I just won't grade it. If I don't have a works cited, I don't get an annotated bibliography. And I don't accept late work, so keep this stuff in organized so that you can make sure you're being successful. There's plenty of time between assignments to complete the next assignment. you don't want to get to the end of the semester and not be able to hand an assignment because you didn't do your part. All right. That's basically the gist of what's in English 1500 for my class in an online format. I can't wait to start working with you. I think it's going to be a great semester, and I look forward to reading your work as soon as the semester begins. Have a great day.